The official G20 dinner invite extended by the president has sparked off a massive political war. The invite sent to G20 foreign leaders and chief ministers for a dinner on the 9th of September says President of Bharat instead of President of India, which has been the tradition. The India to Bharat change has given rise to buzz over a possible move by centre for the name change to perhaps take effect, or even a resolution to that effect, in fact, coming up in this next special session of Parliament later this month. That has, however, not gone down too well with Team India allies who've asked why only Hindi names are given always.
So why is this sudden change? That is the question which is in the minds of many, and obviously the media also. So what is the intention behind that? Only recently the RSS chief has also said that the name has to be changed from India to Bharat. If you really want to bring India together, have one name in Odisha, in Odia language, and one in Malayalam, Telugu or Bengali, Tamil. Why should it be only Hindi?
BJP wants one language, one religion, one custom, one party, one leader. That is nothing but the announcement of fascism. It's a fascistic. So why this is imposition of Hindi? I'm not against Hindi. Normally in press conference I quote Hindi couplets. But this is deliberately being done to divide India into South and North.
And the beauty of India is unity in diversity. The Hindi is spoken in the Hindi belt, the northern India. The Tamil is spoken in Tamil Nadu. Telugu is spoken in the Telugu state. But the English spoken all over the country. So, I mean, there is nothing like, imposing Hindi, and which is not possible also, because the language is our culture. Language represents us, and that is what I say, that the beauty of India lies in its unity and in its diversity.
The BJP hit back at the I.N.D.A. allies, saying that Bharat should not be reduced to any particular language, as is it part of Indian culture.
It's very sad that Kannimozhi has confined Bharat to a linguistic connotation. Bharat is a cultural word. Bharat is related to Indian culture and is a word which has been used 6,000 years ago in the Ramayana also. So please don't confine Bharat to your parochial vote bank politics. Bharat is above every vote bank politics. It will be appreciated that you should see word Bharat above your vote bank politics.
And then this woman who's already in court for the 2G corruption scam has the audacity to come out and talk about Bharat as to why it is Bharat in Hindi and not in Odia, in Malayalam and Tamil. Miss Kanimoli, get your priorities right. Bharat will be used in all languages in India that are possible of. So if you have a colonial hangover, just like your nephew, then please, you have to do something about it, but not criticize openly and show your anti-national tendencies for everyone to see.
You're watching the News Hour at 10, debate number 2 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
All right, joining us for more, we have with us Sanju Verma of the BJP, Dushyant Sridhar. Vedic Scholar is also joining us on the broadcast. Puhazh Gandhi is the DMK spokesperson, also with us on this broadcast. We have Dr. Sumanth. Raman continues to be with us. Ravula Sridhar Reddy, senior leader of the BRS, who's with us as well. Let me start first and foremost with Puhazh Gandhi. Puhazh Gandhi, here you have a situation where you are saying that this is imposition. Why do you believe this is imposition? Because in the past, when you've raised issues, whether it's the 3 criminal amendment laws, the centre has clarified that this is not imposition of Hindi. They've at that point of time said that it is Sanskrit. And in this case as well, they are saying that Bharat is a term that is used across the country, not just in the northern part of the country, but also in the southern part of the country as well. Mr. Gandhi.
See, Madhav, this is mainly it shows the nervousness of BJP and Prime Minister Modi. It is actually a master stroke by India Alliance that made the Prime Minister even to change the name of the country. See, the issue is not with respect to changing the name. From India to Bharat or dropping the name Bharat. Issue is, to what extent BJP can go to hold on to power. They will even sacrifice the nation for power. That is the issue. See, we live in a political formation called India, which is an independent nation formed in 1947 by uniting 565 princely states and 3 British presidencies. We have a constitution which outlines basic rights, which include secularism, socialism, etc., based on which all these princely states agreed to join the Indian Union. So everyone owes allegiance to the sovereign called India. Whereas Bharat is a mythical name. There are several stories floating around the origin of this name.
May I ask you a question?
Yeah.
May I ask you a question? What was India referred to before the British came in, according to you? In Tamil, what is India referred to?
First of all, let me clarify very clearly. Before Britishers came in, there is nothing called India. It is only an union of princely states. Even in 1941, 565 princely states joined together.
Okay.
You don't see anything called India before Britishers came in. It was kingdoms.
Okay, so Bharatnatyam is a fictitious concept. Okay, Subramaniam. Was Subramaniam Bharatiya North Indian according to you?
No, don't quote Subramaniam Bharati.
Why not, sir? He's a Tamilian. He's a revolutionary freedom fighter. The whole nation is proud of him.
Let's understand the history clearly. Subramaniam Bharati does not exist before Britishers came in.
No, so did he have a North Indian name then, according to you? If you believe that Subramaniam Bharati's name was not South Indian or Tamilian for that matter.
Let's go by the history. Let's go by the history, whatever history you can talk about, whether it is an ancient history or medieval history or modern history. Bharat is a mythical name. Because there are several stories which are floating around this origin of this name. Some say it is named after Bharata Chakravarti. Some say it is after the king Bharatan, the brother of Rama. Some say it is after Mahabharata. These are all mythical and not real. And moreover, let us please understand one fact very clearly. We in South India particularly was never ruled by a single king pan-India or from North India.
Okay, no, but there was a reformer. There was a reformer, Adi Shankaracharya, who traveled the entire country, by the way. But anyway, I'm going to come to that debate in some time. I'm going to come to that debate. You'll call him also mythical. Before you call him also mythical, let me go across to other panelists, please. Sanju Verma, this is Hindi imposition. That is the stand of the DMK. Please respond to him.
Madhav, first and foremost, the DMK panelist, who believes in the philosophy of Periyar, who was anti-India, anti-Hindu, anti-Brahmins, and wanted Tamil Nadu to be treated as a separate country altogether, and he's on record saying that if the Britishers had ruled India for 10 or 20 years more, all the Brahmin women would have been ours. So a party which believes in the shameful ideology of Periyar for whatever he stood for has no business giving a lecture on the binary of India versus Bharat, what have you. Point number one.
Your Sanatana ideology never allowed women to
how can you keep quiet? I did not. How can you keep quiet? I don't need lessons.
Okay. One at a time.
You believe in the philosophy of Periyar.
Okay. Mr. Gandhi. One second. Mr. Gandhi, please let me come in here. No. One second. We have limited time, so I will not allow this kind of heckling of other panelists. Let Sanju Verma make a point. Sanju Verma, 30 seconds. Please complete your point. Okay. Yeah. Sanju Verma. Mr. Gandhi, please. I'll come back to you. Let others also come in. There are other panelists also. Please. Yes.
Madhav, you gave, more than 3 minutes to the DMK. You're asking me that I should finish my...
I asked him questions as well, madam. I asked him questions. It's not like I gave him a free run. He did not make a monologue. Okay, take 45 seconds. Make your point.
Yes, I will take a minute. Thank you, Madhav. I just want this to be known to your audience that Bharat as a concept, as a living entity, has been in existence for more than 5,000 years, right up till the Indus Valley civilization and beyond. The earliest mention of Bharat is in Rig Veda, which says that Bharata was the ancestor of the Kauravas, Pandavas, and Jarasandha. Then you have the mention of Bharat in Bhagavad Gita, which compares Bharat as the emperor or the conqueror of the world. Then you have the mention of Bharat in Mahabharata, which says that Bharat was the son of Shakuntala and Dushyant, and Bharat epitomizes valor and sacrifice. But the best definition of Bharat is in the Ramayana, which says that Bharat is actually the incarnation of the divine discus of Lord Vishnu, that is the chakra, and the Sudarshan chakra. And in Ramayana, the concept of Bharat is actually made out to be synonymous with what dharma epitomizes. And I'm sure Dushyant Sridhar, being the consummate Vedic scholar, that he will throw more light on this. But I just want this to be known that Article 1 of the Constitution clearly says India, that is Bharat. And Bharat and India are interchangeable. So there is no reason for the opposition to get rapid and jump ahead of the gun.
Okay. Mr. Gandhi, quick response, please, because I have to go across to other panelists. Quick response, 20 seconds, quickly.
No, she is talking about Bharat, or this is an alien concept. As far as South India is concerned, South India was not ruled by any ruler pan-India, whether it is Emperor Ashoka or Gupta or Maurya or even Bharata.
Okay. Dushyant Sridhar is holding his head. Dushyant Sridhar is holding his head. I'm going to... Okay. Please calm down. Let me go across to Dushyant Sridhar, please. Dushyant Sridhar, you were sounding very distressed with the arguments of the DMK spokesperson. I'm going to give you a chance to respond to him because he says that this is a concept alien to South India, alien to Tamil Nadu in any case. Please respond to him.
Namaskaram Madhav, and namaskaram to all my fellow panelists, and happy Teachers' Day to the viewers, and advanced Janmashtami wishes. That said, Madhav, at the very outset, the disclaimer is this is a speculation that there is going to be a renaming. It's a speculation, one. And two, with respect to the renaming, many are asking whether it will be constitutionally valid, whether it will have political ramifications. I'm no expert in the Constitution. I'm no expert in the political part of it as well. I'm just going to deal with the word Bharata and India as an academic acumen alone. Now let's come to the word Bharata. Bha stands for light, which in turn means knowledge, and Rata means to get immersed. So this land which keeps its residents, its citizens soaked in knowledge and its research and its dispensing is called Bharata. Has there been a mention of the word Bharata? Yes. Vishnu Puranam states, Uttaram yat samudrasya. Till the north where there are the large hills of the Himalayas, Himadrais chaiva dakshinam. Till we have the oceans in the south, Varsham tad Bharatam nama Bharati yatra santatihi. Those people who live in this part which is sandwiched between the hills of the Himalayas and the oceans in the south are referred to as Bharatiyas, and the land is called Bharata. There are many inscriptions in Tamil Nadu which quote Vishnu Puranam verses. It is not as if Tamil Nadu doesn't have inscriptions from Vishnu Puranam. Then we have four characters. One, Jada Bharata, who was earlier the son of Rishabhanatha. After 2 Janmas, he becomes Jada Bharata. 1. Rama's younger brother Bharata, Bharataya Param Namostu Tasmai Prathamodaharanaya Bhakti Bhajam. The example of true devotion, that is Bharata. Third, we have Dushyanta's son Bharata, who was very responsible for good governance. So that is third. Fourth, Bharata Muni, who gave us Bharatanatya Shastram. So there are 4 people. Now there is a meaning to the word Bharata. Now let's come to India. India absolutely has beautiful meaning. There are 2 references, Madhav. One is from the Chinese accounts where we understand that this land that looks like the crescent moon, because we have the snow-capped mountains, is the land of the moon, Indu, which was called Indu, which became India. Okay. Then we have references from the Middle Eastern part where Sindhu, the Sanskrit word which means the river, later became Hindu because of the lack of the Aksharam Sa, which became Hindu, which became Hindu and India. So both from the foreign accounts from Chinese and the Middle East and the Greeks, we understand this is to be India. So the root word is again Sanskritam here. So in my opinion, both these words have a certain meaning. And now let's address one last question, Madhav, just 10 more seconds. One person said that this will be the imposition of a particular language. Ma in Sanskritam means Mahalakshmi, Dhava means husband. Madhava means the husband to Mahalakshmi. Just because you have a Sanskrit name, does it mean you're imposing Sanskritam on every person who's doing? In that case, revered leaders, respected leaders of Tamil Nadu like Karunanidhi, Udayanidhi, Dayanidhi, all these nidhis, they're all completely Sanskrit names. And then there is one party from Telangana which says that this is imposition of Sanskritam. The capital of Telangana is Hyderabad. The language of Telangana majority is Telugu. Where does Hyderabad signify the Telugu language? So I don't think it is a language imposition. And at the same time, both these names, both India and Bharata has been agreed upon in the constitution. And both these names are not wrong. Okay. Maybe Bharata is more attached to the civilization of this land.
Okay.
And India is the name known through foreign account.
Okay, it's closer to the civilizational concept, Mr. Reddy. I want you to come in now because he refers to your party and the city that the state capital as well. And he says that if you talk about one second, please, Mr. Gandhi, you can't come in on every argument. Please let others also participate. There are several others who are on your side of the debate as well. Mr. Reddy represents the BRS, and that's why the question goes to him. Would you like to respond to the Vedic scholar who says that if you're talking about a cultural mismatch, then the name Hyderabad and the local language do not go together? That's his line of argument. Please respond to him.
That's fine. See, this land was ruled by Nizam for a long time, then Hyderabad, something like that, Hyderabad, Secunderabad. It's a different case altogether. Here, I don't want to get to the argument of Hindi imposition or this kind of criticism. I just wanted to tell you one thing. This is politics. Here, fine, Bharat and India, everybody agrees. And all of us equally love our country. We in Telugu call Bharat Desham. In the pledge, we say Bharat Desham, Bharatiyulandaru Sodarlu. We speak all these things. Here, the problem is not with Bharat or India. Why only now? The president takes oath on the president of India. And there are many things, named Indian Ocean or Indian whatever. Now,
but Article 1 has India, that is Bharat. Both are there in Article 1. That is also a fact.
Yes, but we have been using the India for a long time. Even in United Nations, you are a Indian nation, India. You are called as India. You represent India. So now why Bharat? See, this is today BJP is trying to play this emotional games and for advantage sake they are bringing all these things. Okay. Now immediately a separate session will come in. Then one nation, one election will come in. Now Bharat will come. Then UCC will come.
Okay.
And there are many things to come, Madhav.
Okay.
We will discuss more things.
Okay.
In the very short notice.
Okay. Let me come in. Mr. Reddy, you made a point. You made a point somewhere or the other. So one second. Please. We have very limited time. Sanju Verma, very quickly, the two questions that are coming out of this, that this is happening ahead of elections. This is also happening 4 days after RSS Chief Mohan Bhagwat saying that Bharat should be used is one line of argument as well. And also that you're diluting brand India. That's also the argument that has been made on this panel. Quick response to these points.
Madhav, very quickly, I will just say this, that in 2015, 2016 and 2020, can I just have my 30 seconds, please, Mr. Raman?
Yeah.
In 2015, 2016 and 2020, Justice Thakur, Justice U.U. Lalit and Justice S.A. Bobde clearly told petitioners who said that, why have India, why not have Bharat? They have said, in fact, Justice Bobde went to the extent of telling the petitioners, you want to use the word India, feel free to do so. If somebody wants to use the word Bharat, let them feel free to do so. Both Bharat and India are interchangeable. I am quoting ad verbatim what Justice S.A. Bobde said. But Justice Bobde also said that if an amendment to Article 1 of the Constitution has been done,
will that amendment happen? Will that amendment happen? We don't know at the moment. I'm sorry, Sumanth Raman. I'm completely out of time. Would have loved to have a much longer debate, but completely out of time. Sanju Verma, Dushyant Sridhar, Puhazh Gandhi, Sumanth Raman, Ravula, Sridhar, Reddy. Thanks so much for joining us this evening.